Hi, it's David from IT Jungles here. In this video, we're going to talk about the top 10 features on the S5. To begin with, we first start off with the heart rate monitor. So the heart rate is just right below the camera lens. So it's got a flash, and in the middle is the heart rate monitor sensor. Now this is not a flash, it's a sensor that will help you track your activities and plans your workout. Once pressing our fingertips on the sensor for some seconds, you will see the heartbeats per minute appearing on the screen. So you can see there. Incorporate with the S Health app, heart rate monitor can be a great tool to coach you during your workout. Samsung Gear 2 or Gear Fit can also be used together with the heart rate monitor. So by placing your finger underneath the sensor, the heart rate monitor app will basically monitor your heart rate and show it on the screen right now. So as you can see, I have 78 beats per minute. Next, if we're moving on to the design of the phone, you can enjoy your cup of tea on a 5.25-inch AMOLED displayed from the S5 would be better, but you would be hard pressed to tell by looking at it. With the screen bigger than the 5-inch screen of its predecessor, the S5 still keeps the plastic construction of the body from the previous generation and only adjusts its back from a shiny plastic to a vinyl look. The next feature is the fingerprint sensor. After the iPhone 5S, the Galaxy S5 is one of the first to integrate a fingerprint sensor into its home button for unlocking the phone and signing into your Samsung account. Also, it can be used to authorize payment via PayPal and sign into certain apps and services. You need to take several steps to set this up. So this includes downloading the latest PayPal app and linking your fingerprint to the account. So if I'm just going to scroll down, so we go and tap on fingerprint. Now there is a disclaimer that you have to read and click tap on OK. Now by putting your finger on the home button, it will scan your fingerprint. Initially you need to set up a couple of times. You need to do it a couple of times so that it can accurately read your fingerprint sample. So after 8 times, then we'll ask you to put in a password to in case if you if you can't read your fingerprint because you injure yourself on the finger, then at least you can put in the password to get access to your device. So that's how you can unlock the device using the fingerprint scanning. The next features on the Samsung Galaxy S5 is the camera. S5 is proved to have a faster, sharper and less cluttered image output than the previous S4, for it is capable of focusing in 1/3 of the time of its predecessor, 0.3 seconds compared to 1 second. We could say that the Galaxy S5 has a 16 megapixel camera. Is the most improved features versus the Galaxy S4, since it can take pictures with a 16 megapixel from the rear. Record with a 4K video at 30 frames per second, and you would be more impressed with the new real-time HDR setting, since it lets user preview the high dynamic range images prior to shooting. Another features you may find with the Samsung Galaxy S5 is the kid-friendly and private mode. So you can tap on that and it will automatically put your phone into a kids mode, and the children won't be able to do much on the phone. Before you can use it, you will need to install the software. And new on the S5 is the battery life and the ultra low power mode. Unlike the S4, the S5 incorporates a 2800 mAh battery up from 2600 mAh on the Galaxy S4 to let you enjoy an excellent endurance. According to some tests, the S5 could last up to 9 hours and 42 minutes when surfing the web continuously over the 4G LTE network with 30% brightness. Also, the new Samsung's power saving mode will make you even more surprised with just black and white screen only to minimize all non-essential apps and services. But don't worry, even in this mode, you still can you still have access to calls and text messages, which is what you really need in emergency cases. Now can download faster with faster internet connectivity. For those of you who think the S4 would not be fast enough for the HD streaming, the Galaxy S5 supports standard Wi-Fi and 2x2 MIMO in addition to supporting a large number of LTE frequency. The LTE category 4 standard would be a true blessing. And if you want to download some large movies, the S5 also offers a unique feature called Download Booster, which is a great combination of both Wi-Fi and LTE connections to get you faster download speeds. So in here, we're trying to download a game and see how fast it is. So I'm just going to download this Panda game here. And then click on accept all. With the S5 we have a new feature called S Finder. So unlike the S4, the S5 has integrated the S Finder, an ultimate tool for searching for anything on your device. This includes music, videos, tags, and or date ranges, or even text and handwriting in your scrapbook or notes. So if you drag down the notification panel from the top, there is a small button called S Finder. You can tap on it to go into to open up S Finder, and in here you can put in the text box, the keyword that you want to look for, and if it doesn't find something that available on your phone, it will then try to search for that information on the web. So you can see here we can just put in YouTube and show up the YouTube app, and you can just tap on that and it will launch the YouTube application. If you want to search for something that's not available on your phone, it will show up on the web, and then you can just go to the website to look for the information. Redesign of the user interface has been applied to the S5. Although Samsung's TouchWiz UI is not everyone's favorite, but the latest iteration of its custom UI really did upgrade some nice touches that would make you happy, because the new UI won't be clogged up with the Start apps. Also, the time display, locations, alarm, clocks, and the weather has been redesigned on the home screen, and a new way to access new content, including news stories, social media updates, and check-ins from the home screen. So they have one dedicated screen just for this. So we look in the menu settings. This is what you see, and you see there are new icons in settings, and you can display now in list view, tab view, or just category view. Okay, so after you have installed the Kids app, this is you have to launch it. Once you have launched the app, you need to put in the PIN, and you need to set up a profile. So I'm just going to put in some random text here. And so from this screen you can select which app is available to the children to use. So select an app that you want, and there's quite a lot, so just scroll down the list and choose the apps that you want to let them use, and then just tap on finish to complete the list. Now once you're in this screen, there is not much you can do except just launch some of the Kids app. So it'll be like they'll be able to recording some audio, drawings, and playing some games. So everything's all locked down to just basics. There's not much you can do. Pressing on all the buttons won't do anything. So if you lock the screen, then you need to have a password to get back in. and once you get back in, it's still in kids mode. So where everything's all locked down, there's not much the children can do. So I mean, no browsing the internet or doing anything. So once you want to get out, just simply tap on the exit button to get out. Top features of the S5 is the water and dust resistant. Samsung Galaxy S5 has an IP rating of 67, meaning it can withstand a depth of 1 meter and for 30 minutes in the water. And so this means you can't really go swimming with your S5, but still you can take pictures underwater. Also, the phone can withstand some accidental splashes of drinks. So if you open up the back cover, you can see there is a seal running along the back cover. And so this this seal supposed to stop the water from coming in. So if you drop the phone in the water are not supposed to come in inside the electronic component. So you shouldn't get any water damage on the phone. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching this video.